What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and today we're going to be talking about the value of your dollar in Madden 19 Ultimate Team. So what I'm going to need you guys to do as we jump into it is go ahead and like the video. Some of you guys have requested for me to talk about the value of the $5 if you were to get a J.J. Watt, a Aaron Donald, a Luke Kuechly, or a Jalen Ramsey 89 overall. Now, this is a very, very serious situation for your MUT team because once you get this card, remember, the NAT versions are worth half of the training points of the auctionable version. Okay, for those of you guys that are not familiar with the way Ultimate Team works, or you're just joining us, welcome. For all the newcomers that's coming to GmiasWorld, all my veterans, you know what it is. Love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. But this is a very interesting thing because a lot of you guys are like, yo, bro, it's a no-brainer. You could go ahead and grab one of these guys because on the auction, these prices are pretty high. So look, this is the situation, right? Jalen Ramsey has yet to receive his primetime performer or any other upgrade because he was a team diamond. And EA is probably just waiting out to see what happens, I guess. Maybe he'll be something else later during his Zero Chill promo. But the 89 overall card, let's go ahead and go check them out, all right? Because this is the way that you assess it. Now, I did this in the past and spent $5 because I already had an auctionable version of some of those cards. In my situation right now, though, I've already powered up my Aaron Donald. So if I had to power him down to get that elite out to make the money, it doesn't make any sense for me to do that. And I would recommend to all of you guys to not do that because it doesn't make sense. And when something doesn't make sense, we can't do it and then blame EA. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, that's the thing that happens a lot. People are like, yo, bro, they should have did this, they should have did that. No. It doesn't make any sense. Now, typically speaking, 100K is probably evaluated to about $10, right? So $5, you're gonna make out if you were trying to power up Aaron Donald. My issue is his actual that limited card that he had. I used training points to power him up. Okay, so it doesn't make any sense for me to downgrade it, like I said, and spend the $5. But if you're in a situation where you have yet to do it, you haven't upgraded him yet, and you have the opportunity to do it and make those coins to get your bank up, you better grind it out and get it done. Now look, $5 is not $5. You know, it's not the same to everybody. And you can see this guy's price beginning of MUT, he was all the way at 800-something K, almost 1 million coins. You see where he's at now. Even this is down very low. But as soon as he gets another upgrade, everybody is going to be all over the card because you want to have the newest and the most fascinating card. So obviously, with Jalen Ramsey right now, it looks like he wouldn't be that guy that you go after. Luke Kuechly, I already know is trash because I got his card recently, and he was only selling for like 60K or something. So J.J. Watt, okay, let me see something. Because I think you got to go J and then J like that. Let me see, does it come up like that? Does J.J. Watt come up? Okay, so J.J. Watt is there. Okay, so there he goes right there. So this is 89 right here. And he's very, very cheap as well. And then Kuechly, he's also, like I said, I pulled him, and I barely sold him for like 80K or something like that. Is that how you spell it? K-E? Yeah, okay, so it's K-U, right? Is it K-U-E? I think it's K-U-E then. Oh, he's still just not in there? Bro, I can't spell it all? All right, cool. All right, there he goes. So you see what I'm saying? Look, this is what happened because I pulled him recently, and look, you see what his price is at? So realistically speaking, only Aaron Donald will be worth the value. So what does that mean? If you don't have Aaron Donald right now, pretty much what's going to happen is he might get Team of the Year as a player, but right now the one thing that hurts him is that he cannot get out of my way chem. All right, so because of that, I have to put somebody else in his position when I go and set my defense up because I need the out of my way chem because everybody is an idiot that runs wham or some kind of foolishness where the guard is pulling and they come in and smash you up. And the way that the only way you can counteract lead the way is if you have out of my way. So they usually like offset each other. So they'll like blast up into an explosion and then, you know, they'll be stunned and then you got to make somebody else make the play. Now, when you look at Aaron Donald, right, this is what happened with me and him. I had to use training points at this point for his most feared limited card because I just, you know, it is what it is. I didn't have the coins to buy his card and my pack luck was garbage. So if I were to take away this, right, I'm going to press the button. It would cost 7,000 coins and I'm going to receive 41. It cost me 8,200 training. So why would I do that? You see what I'm saying? Why would I do that to make 100 and something K? That doesn't make any sense. But if you guys have yet to upgrade him and you're pretty close to doing whatever, and then you're eventually going to now upgrade him because remember, you get a free 1,000 training points like 4 or 5 times with leveling up through level 60 to 70. So you have, you know, potential to be able to do it, to get the free training and possibly get this done. So you can do that, but I would only recommend Aaron Donald as the card that you would get for $5 at this point, because he has the most value. But again, I've recently upgraded John Randall, and he's just an outrageous card. He's just ridiculous. So now I have these three out of my way, right? Because situational pass rush is basically garbage at this point. And then I got this guy out of my way. I got this guy out of my way. I got so many dudes out of my way. I keep secure tackle on these dudes, but they don't have enough to get out of my way. And it doesn't really matter. You should have secure tacklers on your team, because the secure tacklers are very important, because not only are they going to get, like, it doesn't work, but sometimes it will work. You know what I'm saying, bro? You thought I was going to say it just works every time. No, it doesn't. What happens is the dude, when you're trying to secure tackle somebody, you're going to get spin moved and then trucked simultaneously, and then you're going to rage. But that's all fine. That's not what any of this is about. This is about the fact that with the way that they want you to spend the money, what is the easiest way for you to make coins in this game? You have to be smart with your investments. That's the only, bro, just like in real life. If you don't make the right decisions at the right time, bro, like, look, nothing's going to happen for you. So the $5, bro, because like I said, me growing up, $5 is a lot of money, dog. Like, bro, like, even right now, people don't have it like that to be spending $5, bro. Like, listen, it is what it is. So if your situation doesn't permit you to spend it frivolously, because a lot of people, what they do is they get those NAT versions and then they power them up. And then they just, you know what I'm saying, they do whatever they have to do with it. And they don't even think about the card. Most of the cards they don't even keep. They buy the one with coins also. Remember, you have the option to buy the one with coins. You don't have to only do the version with the money. So EA gives you a choice. The only problem is the dudes suck, right? So the guys that suck, that's the issue that you have. Because these guys right here, these are the secondary. You know, it's available to level 68. What is this? Yeah, 68 also. So this is 32K, and you can also get, you know, Desmond Trufant, AJ Boye, Earl Thomas, or Eric Berry. Now, this right here is kind of interesting because at one point, Eric Berry was the first strong safety to get 99 zone. So if you, like, I've already, you know, powered him down and rage sold him like 3 times. But if you guys wanted that, this might be a greater investment. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to look at your team and see what it is. And then also remember, you're dealing with Nats. So it's only going to be for your team. Can't trade them, can't auction them. So you're going to have to keep these players, which is like, you're like going right into something that necessarily you might, you should probably, think about it a little bit before you go into it, because this is something that, like, I honestly don't like, but I do like the fact that EA Sports has allowed us to downgrade the players and they give us back a portion of a lot of the things that we invest in it. So that's huge, but I don't like the fact that you're pretty much just stuck with it. This Nat situation is crazy. It's still crazy, but again, with the power-ups and being able to get your coins back and stuff like that, I think it works a lot better for the community that way. And also, it gives people the opportunity to build their team up by other means. But again, it's 32,000 coins. I got dudes writing that they only got 100K. Like, that's a big chunk out of your stuff. So I'm not going to recommend that you do it, but I will tell you that, Eric Berry, for some people that you guys still use him, he was the first strong safety, I believe, that got 99 zone easily. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure you guys, a lot of weirdos have like 50 players of the same team and, oh, bro, I got my guy to 155 zone. Like, bro, that's not what we're talking about. I'm just saying, like, basic with Lockdown and John Madden coach, dude was 99 zone. All right, that's only the only prerequisites that I'm using. The John Madden coach and Lockdown. He was able to be one of the first safeties to do it that way. So this is another option. Keep in mind, though, it is an elite card that can be used in different sets also. And as everything gets upgraded, maybe you make elite tokens, maybe you do different things with that to help that situation. But at the end of the day, you have to realize that you also have this option for $5. Okay, now, this option is very dangerous because all I've pulled is basically 81 overall cards, and, you get either the 150 snow or the training or whatever, but I haven't pulled anything that's been decent. So these are the things that you have to understand. On my behalf, I have to be, like this, I'm just like, yo, no way. But then dudes are pulling limiteds. The same way you have those guys that'll go open up a gold player pack and pull 99 JZ, and you're like, yo, what the? Dudes are tweeting it out. You're like, yo, listen, bro, like, you want to fight the dude. But that's not what it's about. Because when you pull it here, we all pulled it. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, that's how we roll at GmiasWorld. So, like, I love the fact that you guys are getting it. I'm just saying that it's kind of false advertising to think that everybody's going to be that lucky. But if you were just looking to get some training, some snow quick sells, and then you probably use some of that snow to go ahead and put into gifts and stuff like that, now that makes more sense. because you have to do what makes sense to you. You can't just do, just random things. It doesn't make any sense. You have to have a method to your madness. And that's what I try to do. Regardless of what I do, I always try to have a method to my madness because it helps you guys understand the thought process of it and how I was able to accumulate all of this by playing the solos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got my 250 from playing 1,500 solos. I've got my free packs. I've gotten everything that EA was able to give us, so that way, you know what I'm saying, that when it's all said and done, EA gave everything that they were offering, I did. A lot of you guys weren't able to do it. And like I said, some of you guys are mentioning you got work, you got school. I got a lot of that stuff going on, bro. But I make time for what's happening. You see what I'm saying? And again, Madden is not as important as school and work. So if you can't do it, you can't do it. But the only other way you're going to be able to come up, you have to, you working? Bro, you got to drop some money on packs. That's the way it goes, bro. You either grind if you have the time or you got to spend that cash. Or, bro, you just done. You just gonna come out there and it's gonna be a dude like me that's running around like the biggest idiot ever with just a bunch of wild 90s and just waiting to take you down, bro. And that's just the way life isn't fair. So that's just the way it works. But again, this is a way that you guys can, probably not have to spend the actual coin value, spend 5, upgrade. But if you do have Aaron Donald and he's not all the way powered up yet, I would recommend for you to get that 100 and something K to go ahead and do that. And then, you use the NAT version to upgrade them and you made those coins so that way you actually have a come up. Keep in mind, though, as you grind through the new MUT levels, you're going to end up with a 92, what is it, a 92 to 93 power pass. That's going to be, you're going to be sitting on something solid right there, though. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there going to give you like at least 300K, you know what I'm saying, off that. So you guys should be grinding with that situation as well. So like I said, continue to, grind it out. I will give you guys as much insight as I possibly can. But ultimately, you guys have seen how long I've been sitting on those 5,000 points. I don't just spend money on packs just to spend money on packs. If I don't like stuff or you guys don't beat me in the deal where I have to open a bundle, I don't really buy them unless I like a card that's involved in it. So that's pretty much where we are with that. All right. So ultimately, you guys, it's pretty much based on your team. But you have different values to, you have that MUT booster pack. Okay, you have different ways to spend your $5. So don't think that that's the only way you can spend it. You could buy a snowy pack. There's different ways to do it, and you can try to get lucky with that. I've seen people pull crazy cards out of that. But this is just a guaranteed MUT level pack where you know what you're getting. And I think that this is the easiest way to do it, when you know what you're getting and you have an idea of what you want to do with your team. And then you go from there. All right? Hopefully this has been informative. Thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Definitely subscribe, like, share. GmiasWorld on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.